Great to be here, guys. What are we? Monday, July 13th, 2020. Second half of the year. Q3 has started. Really excited about our guest today. He's been on the show before, and it was one of our best shows. Might have been our best show. I am biased because he is related to me. We are first cousins, but he's a fantastic fellow, great gentleman, and a scholar of the accounting practice. Really, really excited to have him on. Let's bring him in right now. Julien Grenier. He is a partner. He's a CPA. He's a CGA. He's agricultural team manager, and he's a partner at Talbot Associates. Bienvenue. Welcome, Julien.
Hey, Rob. Happy to be here.
Yeah, last time was a fun one. I'm Rob Tatro from robtatro.com, portfolio manager here at Canaccord Genuity Wealth Management and at the Tatro Wealth Advisory Group. If you're watching on YouTube, take a second to subscribe. We are approaching 2,000 subscribers, and I would love to get there soon. 2,000 would be great. If you're watching on Facebook, share. We appreciate you guys following, and we love you guys, our viewers. Sorry, I kind of half interrupted you, Julien. I apologize for that. We had a good chat last time. It was a fun one, which is why you're back on the show.
Yeah, you know what? It was a whirlwind time last time I was on. I think we were both working from our basements, and it's really cool to see the production value, the intro, all that kind of stuff. Really, really fun. So you guys are doing a great job.
Yeah, thank you. Good to have you back on the show. You've been busy, I would imagine. Are you guys back in the office these days? You guys are...
Yeah. We actually just opened up face-to-face meetings again as of Monday last week, by appointment only. But yeah, it's been a fun time. It's been difficult. It's been a lot of phone calls with all the different programs and extension of deadlines. So people taking longer than they normally would have. But it's been really good. It's been really, really good.
Good. I'm happy to hear that. You guys are a great firm, and you are. What's the word I'm looking for? Resourceful. You're incredibly resourceful. So I'm sure you figured out how to coordinate the paperwork and whatever needs to be signed. And
well, we have a great team here. So it's a joint effort amongst everybody. And yeah, it's been an amazing response that we've seen in our staff and our clients, the understanding. So yeah, we're really, really blessed in that manner.
All right, let's go through the headlines here. So today, quite a bit of news. Today was an odd Monday because this morning when I was up, the markets were up a ton. They were up 500-600 points this morning. A really strong day throughout the day. So, and then the rally evaporated late in the day here. I'm nudging over so I can see my TV here in my office, but the TSX finished down 74 points to 15,639. The Dow finished slightly negative as well. So I don't like seeing those kind of days where you're up 600 and then that evaporates in the last hour or so. That means someone's taken profits. People are selling. There was a lot of profit taking. Actually, the NASDAQ finished down 2%, 226 points. It has been on fire this year, the NASDAQ. It's up a ton, all-time high. It's down 226 points today. I'd say the big news in Canada, for those of you that missed it on Friday, the jobs number came out. I do have the labor force statistics here for the country. For the entire country, unemployment rate, we added 960,000 jobs or so. Fantastic number.
Awesome.
During the month of, yeah, it's huge. During the month of June, we added almost 1 million jobs. Most of those were part-time, but regardless, employment, people going back to work. And we're going to talk a bit about that with you today, the CERB and all the different benefits that people can apply for and what the rules are for them. Unemployment rate went to 12.3%, so it fell. I can also say, and this is an important one, folks, the participation rate, so the number of people that are actively looking for jobs, inched up 2.5%. So that's really good in that the unemployment fell and the participation rate went up. Sometimes you get a situation where unemployment doesn't move, but 2% of the people stop looking for jobs. Well, that's not good, right? So 63.8 is our participation rate. In Manitoba, the numbers were really strong as well. Unemployment's at, I believe it's 11.1%. So really, really strong. We have one of the best numbers in the entire country. Our participation rate is also up quite a bit. Our participation rate is among the highest. It's at 65.5, 10% unemployment. I believe that's among the best in the country. A couple other headlines, Julien. I don't know if you saw this. Actually, comments on the job numbers, Julien. I don't know if you followed that closely or not. But...
Well, it's funny you mentioned, because we've had a ton of clients just talking about how difficult it's been to compete with CERB, right? Trying to get people to entice them back to work and things like that. So I'm curious to know if there's any studies being done to compare what the Manitoba government's done through their Manitoba return to work programs, if that's kind of contributed to any of those numbers or not. But we can definitely go over those programs in some more detail if you guys want to.
Yeah, Manitoba, I mean, our economy is really, it's consistent and it's isolated. We don't have any kind of major, I mean, we do have the aviation, and we have a couple manufacturing sectors, the insurance sector, but we don't really, we're not a one-trick pony here in Manitoba. So I'm not surprised to see our numbers being relatively flat. Tesla today was a huge gainer, but it also fell. It was up 14% early in the day, and it kind of fell back down towards the end of the day. Another news that matters if you're a sports fan, the Washington NFL team officially announced today that they are retiring their name and their logo after backlash. This is a long time coming. I'm a big believer in this. I think it was a long time coming, and I'm happy to see that. I don't know if you have any comments on that or anything else that's happening in the circle of change in the sports world.
No, absolutely. It's great when you're presented with a choice like that. To me, it's a no-brainer, right? They made the right decision finally. Too bad it didn't happen sooner, but they finally got it right. So that's great. There's still a few other sport teams left to go there, but yeah, happy to see that happen.
Yeah, I saw a comment by the Chicago Blackhawks that they're not going to change it because, in their view, they're honoring Blackhawk, who was an Aboriginal chief, I believe it was, and they're saying that they're honoring him by portraying him on the jersey and having the team named after him. I wonder if that'll change at some point. The other news that I saw that was kind of neat is Amazon. A lot of these tech stocks are hitting all-time highs. Amazon's like $3,200. It has doubled since March 23rd. The stock has doubled, and this is a very large company, as you probably know. In Canada, a couple. The big news in Canada is we're entering stage 3 in Ontario, Manitoba. Like, we have not had a case. If you're watching here and you're not in Manitoba, I believe our last case was June 29th. Is that right, Janae? I believe June 29th.
Yeah, in and around, I think it's 14 days today. Yeah, so
we have not had a COVID case in 14 days. NHL, if you're watching this, probably not. But Gary Bettman, if you're watching this, we could be your hub city. There's no cases. I don't know if Manitoba would want it, though. Several hundred athletes coming from the U.S. to come here. I don't know. But no cases in 14 days. Congrats, Manitoba. Quick clap. Nice work. I think it's, aside from that, it's a bit of a slow time in the market right now. We're seeing kind of not huge news. People generally take July and August off in the market, so there's very little news. We're here every day, obviously. We don't take days off. I mean, take some days off, but the office is open every day, obviously.